if I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me? What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Hey y'all, good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It's a lovely Saturday morning. Well, it's a Saturday afternoon. It's a Saturday afternoon. I just finished getting ready. I'm about to get dressed, and I just wanted to start the vlog off, say hello to you guys. I'm just in a beautiful mood, and I'm just so inspired right now to create. And so I was just like, I gotta get on my vlog game. So I'm vlogging today, even though nothing super special or important is happening. Just wanted to spend some time with you guys. So thank you for being here. I'm so happy you're here. I hope that you're having a good day as well wherever you're at. So this past week has been honestly really great, but kind of crazy at the same time, because last weekend, which was the last vlog that you guys saw, was Spell House Homecoming, and whew, it was good. It honestly was really chill. I had a great time. I will talk more about it later, maybe in today's vlog or maybe in another vlog, but overall, like, afterwards I was kind of just like, okay, I knew that I was gonna have to like let loose, because after that weekend, like, I was gonna hit the ground running. We are on our way to the end of the semester. We only have a couple of weeks left. On Monday I left Atlanta and I came back here. I've literally been in this apartment for 4 days straight now, for 4 days straight. So homecoming was on Saturday. I flew back home on Monday after taking a quiz in Atlanta. Again, you guys would have saw that in the last vlog, but we had an entire quiz week. So Monday quiz, Tuesday quiz, Wednesday quiz, Thursday quiz, Friday full day of classes. So I literally was just like just in my zone, like studying, going to sleep, waking up, I didn't work out last week. I did go grocery shopping on Thursday after my last quiz, and otherwise, what have I even been eating? I don't think I had dinner. I just kind of been, but honestly, I still feel refreshed. Like, I did really good on my quizzes all this week, which I'm just so grateful for. I mean, even one quiz that I kind of like slipped up a little bit on, they ended up giving points back, and I was like, all right, we good again. I'm just glad that that week is over and that I survived, because especially coming after homecoming week, it could have gone a completely different way. And I'm just so grateful and thankful, and kind of just living in the moment, because soon this semester is going to be over, and then we're going to go into full MCAT studying mode, which brings me to this next thing, which happened on Tuesday. And mind you guys, like, I literally, again, I had homecoming on Saturday, I flew back on Monday after I had my quiz, and then Tuesday I wake up and I have a quiz and I have classes, and then MCAT registration opened up. I was like, oh my gosh. So you guys, I have officially registered for the MCAT. I officially know when my MCAT date is. No, I'm like freaking out. I can't believe the day is like already here. It's time to register for my MCAT. I just had a quiz this morning, so that's why I don't look so cute. I don't really care about how I look on quiz days. I just wake up at the crack of dawn, I start studying, and we were supposed to have class today afterwards, but then one of our professors was sick, so I was just sitting here, like, just getting my life together, trying to make sure I know exactly what's going on here. So basically, if you guys didn't know, I do have to retake the MCAT in order to receive a certain score in order to get this conditional acceptance into Meharry Medical College, where I'm a graduate student at, in their Masters of Health Science program. So the two main things that you need are a 3.5 GPA and a 503 MCAT score. So as we are gearing up to the end of the semester, it's literally getting to that point where it's like, okay, now that you have been trying to get that 3.5, let's work on the 503. I have not been studying for the MCAT. It's a lot to do both at the same time. I really wanted to, but getting the 3.5, to be honest with you guys, is harder than I anticipated, mainly just because all of the classes are just really high intense and there's so many quizzes and exams and things. So I've just been focusing on making sure I get that, and now it's like time to prepare to switch gears because we finish our semester in November, right before Thanksgiving, and then we don't go back until January 20. I'm like looking here now to make sure I have my dates correct. So January 23rd are when spring classes start. And so if we take our exam, we have to take it in January. There's no test dates in December. So between November and January, we should be studying, and they want us to take our exam sometime between January 2nd and January 13th. That'll leave us with a break, our spring break, which is in January, from January 17th to 20th, which I really like that break. So I really do want to take it that second week of January. So either having the day of the 13th, it looks like, or the 14th. I'm looking here on the 2023 schedule for the MCAT, and so if we're looking at January here, it looks like there's 2 dates. Worst case scenario, I can get this one, but then I won't have, like, I want this whole week off to like travel and, you know, do life. And then the first day of classes starts there. So you can log in as early as 11:50, and it is 11:48. So I know what day. I've already done my whatever thing I was supposed to do before my application. I'm so nervous. I remember last time. Oh, it let me, okay, it put me in the queue. So technically it begins at 12 p.m., which is in 10 minutes and 43 seconds. It looks like it let me in though, even though it's 11:49. And yeah, I don't remember how early I got in last time, but I remember being like, what the heck? Like I was like a millionth in line, it felt like, and I couldn't get the score I couldn't get the date that I wanted. But I also know that if I put my name on the list for the specific date that I want, I can just keep that in mind, and as people drop, I could get notified for it. But it's just really hard when, like, if I tell myself, okay, I'm gonna take it on the 20th, but I really want to take it on the 13th, the closer you get to it, you're going to get more and more comfortable with the 20th, because you're going to be like, oh, that's an extra week, that's an extra couple, like even one day, 1 week feels like a big difference, and it is a big difference in studying. So I really kind of want the date that I want. That way I don't, oh my gosh, this thing is moving. Okay, I'm doing a little CAPTCHA thing. And obviously I'm actually here in DC now. I'm not close to the testing center. I mean, I'm sure I could call an Uber there in the morning time, but like last time I took the MCAT last year, or really 2 years ago. No, it was last year. Yes, it was last year. Gosh, I feel like I've lived so many lives between then and now. Like I've lived so many lives since then. I'm like, was that just last year? 2021. Yeah. But by the time I take this, it'll be 2023. So it'll be like a full 2 years in between. Anyway, or like a year and a half. Anyway, the point is that last time I got a hotel and I was walking distance there, and I really liked that. And thank you to a subscriber who paid for my hotel, really just like investing in me becoming a doctor, my mental health. Like that experience went really, really well. So I may do that again, even though I am closer, or I could not choose a DC location, even though I didn't have any problems with that location, other than the fact that like I was taking the exam and they still had a lot of like COVID protocols. Okay, and that one's 13 minutes away. So either DC location I take is gonna be fine. And then there's a location in Bethesda, there's a location in Alexandria. I'll need a hotel if I go to Bethesda or Alexandria. But if I can get any one of these DC ones on the 13th or 14th, then I'm good to go. I pray this is the last time I ever have to register for this exam. The last time I ever have to pay this fee. So you guys, last time, and I think it's important to share this too, because a lot of people, when I shared this the last time I was going through this, they didn't really know like the whole process of it. So like I said, you can see here that there's like a waiting room. I'll show you guys how many people are in front of me once I get in, but I logged in exactly 10 minutes before it opened. The MCAT does cost $330. I did apply for the fee assistance program this year, and I procrastinated because you have to basically get your parents' financial information. I had difficulty getting that from one of my parents, so I kind of just scratched the idea, even though it would have been so helpful, because this process is really expensive. And especially now that I don't have like a traditional job. Like last time I was working and I literally would put every single check into my application, like, and I was not making enough money as a medical assistant, but it was like every time I would get a check, I would like apply to 5 to 6 more schools, which were like hundreds of dollars. Like it was ridiculous. Oh, like going to nowhere. That's what they say, like you just need to know that you're ready before you apply, because you will like waste a lot of money. But if I had the fee assistance program, I think they gave you either 10 or 20 free schools. I won't be applying to that many schools this time, so even just getting 5 free schools would be enough for me. Maybe I'll apply to some extra ones just because, but I haven't. Anyway, now that I'm 26, and I mean I've filed my taxes on my own now, like I'm financially independent now, so now when I did the fee assistant program, I didn't have to have their information, but I didn't know that, so I procrastinated a lot because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to like reach out and get their financial aid information, and I don't know if they're going to be comfortable with that. I know they're not going to be comfortable with it. It's going to be a whole thing. That's just like a personal thing. But then I realized if you're 26, you don't need your parents' information. I was like, dang, I was procrastinating this whole time for no reason. So I finally did it, but now I'm like in the holding process. You have to give them like 3 weeks, and I didn't do this 3 weeks ago. So, and they don't do any like retroactive things, so I'll have to pay the full price here, but hopefully I will get approved, and I'll get approved before I submit my application, and then that way I can get those discounts for that. 3, 2, 1. You are now in line. Scheduling is open for Group A only. When it is your turn, you will have 10 minutes to enter the MCAT registration system. Don't share your QID with others. This can lead to system error and losing your place. The last one was like, woohoo, we're in. You have 10,023. I was like, what? Numbers of users ahead of you, 11,052. Your estimated wait time is more than an hour. What's the purpose of even trying to log in early? Getting into medical school is such an elitist process. Things like this make it so clear, because the fact that you have to pay for every little thing, it's like everybody cannot afford to pay for the MCAS materials, but the people who can have a better chance of doing better at the exam. But then they probably also went to a really expensive institution, and they also probably got a really expensive tutor, and you know, whatever, like really expensive books. Like all these things go into it, and it's like you can't even see what schools you would be eligible to apply to if you don't have enough money to get the online database. Like it's so much money that goes into every single step. Like they squeeze and try and get money out of you in every single step, and that's just like a small section of, again, the elitism when it comes to entering medicine. And that's why you don't see a lot of Black and brown people who come from underserved areas, because there's so many barriers that you have to cross, and financially is really a big one. So hopefully I do get accepted for the fee assistance program, and when I do, I'll keep you guys updated. Without my parents' information, it was really easy to fill out. I'm so upset that I was procrastinating, but I don't know if anybody else does this when they're like super anxious. They procrastinate because like they're overthinking. I mean, if that's you and you're in the situation, I just say like go for it. Like at least open it up, and then if you feel like overwhelmed, then like take a step back. But if I just would have opened it up earlier, I would have known like you can do this right now. It literally took me like 10 minutes, but so I didn't eat breakfast today before my quiz, so I am going to make breakfast while I wait for the other 10,541 people to choose their MCAT date. And I'll check back in with you guys when it's my turn. It's time. Okay, the date was open. I could choose between the 13th or the 14th at both of the locations that I wanted in DC. So I chose the 14th since it was just one day later. It's gonna be on a Saturday at 8 a.m. $330, got my card information in. I'm about to press submit order. All right, you guys, so that's the date. At least we have the date. We can't push it back. If anything, we could push it back like a week later, but like we're not going to. We're gonna take it that week. That way we could have a spring break in January, go on vacation, and then be ready for the spring semester that starts on the 23rd or 29th, whatever I said earlier. Saturday, January 14th, 8 a.m. So now that I know officially when my MCAT date is, I basically just have to finish out the semester strong, and then we're gonna go into MCAT studying. I'm gonna think about that in the future for right now. Oh, my heart is beating fast. Oh, it's not here. It's not right now. That's a whole other thing. I even just get nervous about thinking like what I'm going to do with my content during that time, because you guys know last time I studied for the MCAT, I studied for 6 months and I couldn't balance doing both at the same time. And I really just don't want to like leave you guys again for that amount of time. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. If you guys have any ideas about what type of content you want to see, let me know. But for now, I'm just really grateful and happy and at peace with where I'm at in this season, in my own apartment here in DC, in grad school, working towards getting into medical school, and doing well at it. Now, usually we have 3 quizzes in a quiz week, and then we have the weekend, and we have the next quiz on Monday, which sucks because during the weekend you're still studying, even though you want to like relax after a long quiz week. But because we had all 4 quizzes in one quiz week, I actually have a weekend to myself. And after homecoming, I'm really just like, no, I need to like relax and chill. But obviously it's really hard to keep up with like your actual classwork when you're also preparing for the quizzes. I've talked about this before. So even though today is Saturday, and it's one of those Saturdays when I can like legit just do whatever I want, take time for myself, I don't really have anything going on. Like a lot of people are going out for Halloween. It's Halloween weekend. I'm not really into the Halloween stuff, at least not right now in this time of my life. I just rather take a slow morning, which I did, and I just watched YouTube videos and took a nice hot shower. And now I'm about to go to the library. I've never been to a library in the city before, so I figured this would be a great day. It's a beautiful day outside. I think it's cold, but it looks beautiful. So I'm like, I actually want to leave my apartment because I haven't done that all week. And yeah, I just want to take advantage of studying somewhere else just so that I feel more caught up on the information that I learned during quiz week. I think that'll make me feel the most calm going into this next week. I'm cleaning my bed sheets right now, by the way. That's why I'm just sitting here on this mattress foam. Yeah, I'm going to put on this really cute fall outfit and get in my car, which I like never do anymore, and drive to the library, and we're just going to have a lovely day. So let's go. Hopefully you guys don't care about where anything is from, because child, I don't know. A lot of this stuff I'm just kind of like not putting on, but definitely because this is my first time wearing this outfit before. But I think I told you guys in a previous vlog, even though I'm just going to the library, I may take myself out to dinner, or I may come back home afterwards and like make myself a steak dinner. I can't decide, but yeah, I'm literally just doing this for me because I've literally been in sweatpants and like the same sweatpants all week. So I literally just want to dress up for me. By the way, I'm putting on my Dossier perfume. This one is floral number 3. Anyway, let me show you guys my outfit. Again, ignore the fact that the bed has nothing on it. So I believe that I thrifted this blazer. I think I thrifted this like when I was in high school. Okay, even baby Brelynn knew what was up, period. And then I have on this turtleneck, which I believe is from Shein. And then I have on this scarf, which I think is also maybe from Shein. And why does this mirror like literally always dirty? I think it's the way that the sun hits it, because I clean this mirror often. Okay, I think that's better. I love it with the scarf because it just gives it that, yeah, fall vibe. Now these pants, literally first time wearing them, they go so good with this outfit. Now it's literally my first time wearing them. I'm the queen of popping tags. Has been in my closet for too long. Oh yeah, they are pretty tall. Yeah, I like these. Tall tonal check skinny trousers. I have mine in a size 12. Anyway, that's the outfit. Oh, you guys have been asking a lot about my necklaces, which I'm obsessed with. Finally got a good little chain going on here. This is the one that I wear every day. It's from Majuri. I'll leave it linked down below. My brother gave me this for Christmas, so thank you to Rais. This necklace here, which is another BB. This is actually a charm for a Pandora necklace. Pandora bracelet actually, but my Pandora bracelet that like my brother gave me and that they give me charms for every Christmas is silver. Clearly I don't wear silver, so I decided just to get this nice chain from Amazon and I put it on there, and I think it's really, really cute. And then this, I've had it for a long time. My grandma actually gave it to me, but the chain broke one day when I was working out, so I finally got a new chain from it. I also got this chain off of Amazon, so these are like the same like chain things, and I basically just made this stack myself. So I believe this is like a 24, this is a 20, and this is like a 18. And now this is my new everyday stack, but when I work out I'll be taking this off because I mean, it's fine, I can replace the chain, but obviously it doesn't last. And then this ring is from Amazon, which I love, and I'll leave this link down below as well. Earrings are from Shein, and I'm just gonna wear my Apple Watch today because I actually want to like see the time. Anyway, so I'm gonna put on some shoes and then pack my bag. I cannot believe it's already 3 p.m. Like, why is it when it's not school time the mornings go by so fast? But child, by this time I would literally be done with all of my classes, and it felt like the morning went by so fast today. It's actually rude. There's a lot of things that I want to get done outside of like school stuff today, so I don't know how long I'm going to be out, but I just wanted to go outside today. I forgot I had these shoes. Perfect. I know y'all are annoyed with me. I'm so sorry. I'm coming over here to my little shoe thing here, y'all. I like this. I still have this here, which is my TV entertainment system, and I need to call a TaskRabbit for it, but that's like on my to-do list. Like, I literally just have an ongoing to-do list that's just in my head. Like, I need to do these and I need to do these things, and I keep forgetting. And like, my TV is on the floor, and I just bought a Fire Stick because I showed you guys in a previous vlog that I got rid of my cable because I was like, I don't watch this TV. Clearly the Fire Stick is still in the box. Don't even watch this. But I want my TV on a nice stand in between this thing here. So these are the things on my to-do list. I think I'll set up my Fire Stick before this gets here. But anyway, the point is that I forgot I even had these shoes, which are perfect because I don't really want to wear heels, but I still want to look put together. I mean, these are a little bit of heel, but you know, nothing too cray-cray. Anyway, actually, let me pack my purse first because we don't wear shoes in this household, and I actually think my laundry stopped. Do you guys see? I think I may have ADHD. Like, I really need to get tested. Ooh, I slammed this thing open. I showed you guys my new laundry and dryer, right? I think I did, or at least I told you that I got a new one. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, you can just see how my mind is just all over the place. You know what? While I was just doing my laundry, I changed my mind. I was going to bring a purse because obviously this is such a cute outfit that, like, you know, but I decided that I'm actually gonna bring my book bag because since I'm dressed nice going to the library, I don't want people looking at me strange, kind of like, what is she doing here? Is she even gonna study, you know? If I bring my backpack, then it's like, wow, look at this amazing, beautiful girl who has her life together, and she's here at the library on a Saturday to study. That was like a perfume cough, not a COVID cough, not a flu cough, because child, people are getting the flu after homecoming. I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for covering me, because I think I told you guys how I was sick. I think did I vlog that week? I don't know. There was one point where I did get sick, but it was like nasal sick, like it was just all in the nose, just running nose, and a little bit of a headache. I never took a COVID test because I knew it wasn't COVID. Once you have COVID, you know it's COVID. And I was like, this ain't COVID, honey. This ain't COVID. But it was like, and it wasn't flu either. I don't know what it was giving, but it was giving like, I don't know. It was just all in the nose. It just kept running my nose. And it was really annoying because all I wanted to do was lay in bed and like just sleep and relax and drink soup. But I had to work, you know, I had to continue on with my program. I think I had quizzes that week. Like, it was a lot. I think it was more of an immune system thing because I wasn't sleeping enough. Obviously. So I'm gonna bring my lip products with me. Is there any errands that I need to run while I'm out? I don't think so. Maybe I need to look at my to-do list, which I do have it written down, so I can look at that. You guys you may care, you may not. New lip combo. Check her out. This is the, where's it at? Oh, you guys are sitting on her. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Kit. This is Charlotte's best-selling award-winning lip duo. Decided to try something different. I like the lip liner. This is like the mini one. It's called Lip Cheat. What? Lip Cheat? Yeah. I like this liner. It's nice and dark enough. Cutie baby. The lipstick, I'm not a fan of it because I just like, I don't know. I like my lips to be more dimensional. It's like this is dark enough for this to be, I don't know. So I added my tried and true Milani over top of it. And I think that's what added the 3 dimensions, which I think is that I was okay, that's cute. That's my lip combo for the day. Got my AirPods, which I'm going to put on my keys. And then I got my phone here. I think we're ready. Honestly, since I didn't have to put all this in a purse, I pretty much carry everything that I need in my backpack. So if there's anything like lip balm or whatever, most likely it's going to be, I probably will have that in my backpack. Now it's 60 degrees, so I should probably also put on a coat, which is fine. I'm gonna go to the MLK library. I heard that it's been remodeled. I haven't been to it originally, but I heard it's really nice. I cannot believe this clip is 10 minutes long. What have I been talking about? What have I been doing? All right. Keep my keys here. I really need to organize this little area. Okay. Almost there. Oh my gosh. I may be out the door by 3 p.m., which is pretty good. Maybe I should pack some snacks. I don't really have a lot of snacks. That's how you stop yourself from snacking. You don't buy them. Let's see what we have. I legit have like no snacks. I'm gonna bring these Ritz crackers, Fruit Loop cereal bar, Slim Jim. I should also probably bring a water bottle. Do I want a water bottle or do I want a tumbler? Decisions. My collar being all jacked up. Y'all wasn't gonna tell nobody? Y'all wasn't gonna say nothing? This outfit is so cute in fall. Like, yes, I better give fall. Do I want a tumbler? I do. Why is this like the hardest decision I had to make all day? Yeah. You guys saw I had my matcha earlier. It's the one with collagen. I'll have it linked down below. I don't drink the matcha every day by any means, but I really feel like the matcha's been doing something to my skin. I don't know if it's in the head. Now, I don't have any foundation on. I literally have on concealer, bronzer, blush, eyebrows, mascara, and lipstick. You be the judge. You tell me. Burning up because I got these 2 coats on, but 60 degrees is cold to me, honey. So we're ready to go to the library. Yay. Also, if you guys are wondering about this hair, I have no idea. I got it done for homecoming. I literally haven't done weave in so long, and I don't know if I mentioned it in that vlog, but I hate it. I wish the lighting was better here because this would be my spot to show y'all my outfits, but it's not cute enough. Oh, and let me clarify that I don't hate the hair itself. The hair itself is great. It's actually just a reinstall, and the woman who I got my hair done by, she just didn't do the style that I wanted her to do. So it doesn't look as good as I want it to look. So I'll be getting my hair done soon. Soon hereafter, but until then, we're rocking it. We're outside, you guys. We're outside. It's a shame that this is like revolutionary for me, but when I tell you guys, other than me going to the airport on Monday, I had not been outside since homecoming. I literally have not been outside, and I'm okay with that. It honestly hasn't seemed that bad. Normally, you guys know I even like take my classes in the other rooms, in the study pods and stuff, but even this week I was kind of just like, again, you know, the quizzes, I haven't fully shown you guys a quiz week because it's so hard for me to focus on both things. But yeah, for the quiz weeks, I literally like, I don't be eating. I either sleep too much or I don't sleep enough, and I just like study, wake up, repeat until I can't do it anymore, and then I go to sleep for a little bit, like not full hours of the day. I like sleep for a couple of hours, and I wake up and I study, and then I get tired, then I go to sleep, then I wake up, and then I study, and then next thing you know, it's time for my quiz, and I take my quiz, and then if there's a class afterwards, I do my class, and afterwards I go right back to sleep, and then I wake up, and then I study. So, and I'm okay with that. And I don't know, oh, people have like costumes on outside. I was looking dead in that woman's face. I was like, what's going on over here? I guess it is. What day is it? What day? I mean, I guess if that's what y'all like to do. Comment down below where you were for Halloween this year. Yeah. I think maybe it's because I'm not going to any parties, even though I swear that I was invited to a Halloween party this year. Earlier, I remember thinking to myself, okay, I have to get a costume because like somebody invited me to a party. But I guess that invitation got lost in the mail. Whatever. I really don't care. I thought about making plans this weekend, but my social battery was really, which is surprising, like, and that's why I have so much gratitude for this program, because I'm like, why am I thriving in virtual school? Like, thriving in the fact that like I don't think a lot of people could manage and deal with like being by themselves this much and only focusing on school. But I think it's good for me because it just allows me to focus on school and nothing else, not focus on how I look. Like sometimes, like I said, I want to take more time because I'm like, dang, I ain't even looking cute, or like I want to like, you know, wear a cute outfit, or because I love those things, I do. But when it comes to like school, all I have to do is focus on school. And I really like that. I don't want to do it for 4 years, you know. I don't want to do it for 4 years. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to go to virtual medical school. But for this like program, for what this is, like, I'm digging it. I'm vibing. I'm like, yeah, I'm having a good time just like being in my solitude 90% of the time and just popping out when I want to see somebody, or like if I want a little bit of interaction, I step outside a little bit, but like rarely. I rarely step outside. And again, I'm okay with that. So this is a monumentous occasion for me to step outside, but it's literally just for this season of my life. Oh, it's such a beautiful day outside. Like, one thing about fall is gonna hit you with that like it's just sunny. I just love a sunny day in general. But the fact that when you step outside, you're not about to be like sweating balls. You know what I mean? Even though y'all know I'm a summer baby. I love summer. I love summer 20 times more than I love fall. A million times more than I love fall. But there's something about a fall day, especially like a fall morning, when it's like, oh, the air is crisp outside. But what we don't love is the fact that it's 3 p.m. I got 3 hours of sunlight. Literally, not even being like dramatic. I have 3 hours of sunlight left in my day, and I'm choosing to spend them in the library. I got my priorities straight. How about that? Okay, let me go, y'all. I will talk to you when we get to the library. It's about 20 minutes away, which is why I haven't, well, I wouldn't say that's the reason why, but I mean, I guess it's a factor as to why I haven't tried to like wake up early and go to the library before some of my classes and do like a whole day at the library. Maybe I'll really like this and I'll end up doing that, and maybe I'll do it when I study for the MCAT. But for now, it's just been like, why would I do that if the library is literally now there's libraries that are closer, but a lot of the libraries, they don't give up, like school libraries, how they have like the study pods. Again, I like to be in my solitude, so it's not like, oh, you're in a study pod, you're by yourself, you have your space. It's like, it gives more like coffee shops, which is okay too, but there's a time and a place for a coffee shop when you know that you're going to be watched, like, and you're just in a space where everybody's around you. And even then, it's kind of like, if I go to the library, I want it to be a little bit more quiet than I want a coffee shop. If y'all talking in a coffee shop, I'm not going to be mad, because we're in a coffee shop. Everybody doesn't come here to study. You can come in the coffee shop for whatever. But in the library, you need to be quiet. Okay? I don't want to hear nothing in the library, like, but a pin drop. I want to hear this. And did y'all like that ASMR? You know what I really want to do? You can tell that I have not talked to a single human being in over 5 days. This is what happens, because last thing though, would you guys be interested if I did like live study with me videos? I'm thinking that maybe that's what I can do when I go underground for MCAT studying. I can do live study with me videos, ASMR style as well. I keep getting in these turning lanes where the people are turning. And now I'm in the middle of this crosswalk. Please turn. Dang. Let me try it. Oh, no. Oh, that was frustrating. What you honking at? They wasn't honking at me. No, you wasn't. Because have eyes. Come on. That clearly wasn't me. Would you guys be into that? Comment down below. I can't wait to read your comments in this video, so please comment. And y'all know I see all of your comments, so can't wait. Okay, going to the library. Talk to you there. Bye. Y'all know those things? Are they dandelions? The ones that you will like blow and they like, but there's different kinds. And the ones that like stick together. But I hear that they're actually, I heard this a long time ago, that they're actually bugs. Anyway, it's like 5:30 now. The library closes at 6, so I'm trying to like shut down. I'm wondering if I want to go somewhere else to get something to eat and then continue to study, because I literally got through one lecture. And I was just thinking while I was doing this, I was so happy this morning, and I'm in agreement. Like, this place, sickening, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, breathtaking. Like, this is a beautiful library. Now, I just came right up to the rooftop because this is what I saw on TikTok, and I was like, oh, you know what? It's a nice day. I asked for a map when I came in, and I was just gonna go right to the co-working space that they have, but I was like, oh, you know what? Let me go just to the rooftop right now. Found a great seat, was working. Now the sun literally just went behind that building. So it's starting to get a little bit cold out here, and I'm like, I need to come back because I haven't been able to work outside of my apartment because I told you guys the bugs, like those DC mosquitoes, y'all even said it in the comments. The DC mosquitoes are something serious, and my apartment just doesn't like spray the bushes and stuff, so it's really hard to sit outside. I'll try again now that it's getting a little bit cooler. I really haven't been outside in a long time. Like, I've barely been outside of my own apartment to study, so I'll try again soon. But anyway, the weather out here was amazing. No bugs, the sun wasn't in my face, like I was thriving. Now the sun's going down. Anyway, yeah, so I just went straight up here. I'm like 3 different places at once. The library is great. I came straight up here to the rooftop. I've been vibing ever since. I moved my area, so now I'm in a place where I feel like I can vlog. Before there was like people behind me, so I was just like, let me just do my work. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting hungry. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why my mind is all over the place. I was going to say, as I was finishing this lecture, it's not getting easier. I'm getting better. Because I'm listening to the stuff and I'm like, there's no way I just took a quiz on this information and I passed the quiz. Like, what is she talking about? I was like, I reviewed it. This is like my second time. I was like, let me just do a quick pass over this lecture, because it was like the last lecture in the several lectures that we have for the quiz, and I didn't really go into it like I really wanted to, so I'm like, you know, let me go into it, blah blah blah, I'll go into the Anki deck. So I said I need to re-watch the lecture because I had so many stars. I put R's next to the lecture slides, so I'm like, I need to review. I was putting timestamps, like, you need to go back and watch it because it's that confusing all throughout the lecture. I said, okay, let me just go back and rewatch. I'm rewatching it. I'm like, maybe I could put it on 2 times speed. I could not. I had to listen to it 1 time speed, and that took up most of my time because, you know, lectures are like 2 hours, and I'm like taking my time pausing, writing notes. So I'm like, how am I doing this? How am I surviving? This stuff is hard. Like, don't get it twisted. This stuff is hard. Like, this information, I'm like, but it's crazy because the information that she asked on the quiz wasn't this hard. It wasn't this in depth. But that's the problem. It's like, beforehand, if I had really like re-listened to this lecture before the quiz, I would have taken time to study things that I didn't necessarily need. And maybe I'll need it for the exam, so I will still learn it, but it's a lot of information. It's a lot of information, and I'm still not done yet. So I'm gonna finish this Anki deck and head out, and then we'll get some food and we'll continue on our lovely day. That's the bell. I wonder where that bell is at. But y'all, the views, like, I'm having an immaculate day. Like, I look good. Okay, period. And then who wouldn't want to study at a place looking like this? Absolutely. And this is what I'm learning right now, y'all. Oh, this is not my iPad. Do you see this? Do you see this? I mean, I'm just like, what the heck am I even learning? It's making sense now, though. Now that I've like taken the time. How about I stop talking while the bell is going off? I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all, so I'm back home. I put on this sweater expedition. Oh my, oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Where's my phone at? Okay, phone is here. I'm like, make sure everything is here before I lay down. I decided to come home, honey, because I wanted to. I was like, you know what? I think that's enough outside for me for today. Nothing happened. I just really wanted to come home. And because I was thinking about where I wanted to eat next. And I was trying to decide between, I really wanted like sushi or ramen. And I was trying to look at a place that had both sushi and ramen. Now it's Saturday at 6 p.m. So I'm like, restaurants are really about to be popping. Do I really feel like sitting by myself to eat? And I was like, I really just want to lay on my couch and eat. You know what I'm saying? This is my happy place. Like, this makes me really, really happy. This and eating in my bed. But obviously, my sheets are being washed. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can get it I just couldn't find a place that was speaking to me. Because y'all know that I really like the specialty sushi, like the ones that have like the fried crab, and I just haven't found like my place that I like to go to here in DC. And I really just didn't want to try something and not like it. And I really wanted something like warm because I was kind of cold. I wanted something savory. So, and I kind of wanted chicken at this. I was between chicken and sushi. I ended up being like, let me get chicken and mumble sauce. I haven't gotten that literally since I moved to DC, which is like backwards. It doesn't even make any sense. And then I was like, I could get a steak and cheese. And that like gives like sandwich vibes, like just warm. So that's what I got. And we're gonna try it not try it for the first time, but you know, try this one, the one that's closest to my house here. See what they talking about. Yeah, and I'm gonna sit here on my couch. I haven't set up my fire stick yet, but after I eat, I'm gonna get up and I'm going to do all the things that I want to do around here. Like some of the things on my to-do list. I didn't tell you guys, but like my frame like this that had my degree in it, it actually fell. It was up there and it fell. And I think the command strip just I didn't put it on tight enough. And it literally dented my desk and the frame broke. I came home and I said, what the heck just happened? So I need to like I bought a new one because I love the frame so much. It's not the frame's fault. It's not the desk fault. It's my command strip's fault. So I'm going to do it again. Put like a lot of command strips on it. And I need to put that back up. I want to set up my fire stick. I need to, what is the thing called? Task grab it. And I have a whole other to-do list over there on my desk area. You guys haven't seen my desk area since I did it in my 2 vlogs ago or whatever. But I've been loving it. And there's other things on my to-do list too. But for now, I put on this sweater because I am so cold. But that's going to change very quickly. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I turned that heat all the way up. Again, a great reason to live alone. Because let me tell you, my mom, here she is. Ooh, it's been a long time since y'all seen me eat this. It's been a long time. Okay, and I'm watching The Resident, by the way. I'm trying to finish this because I think I told you guys this before as well, where I only pay for one subscription service because I don't watch TV enough. So for the past couple of months, at least like 3 months, it's been Hulu, and Hulu has been doing me good, honey. But I think I'm gonna switch to Netflix because I want to watch Riverdale. Am I the only one? I thought Riverdale had like a show finale, not season finale, but like show finale. It's over. And then I started seeing, because of course I follow all of them on Instagram, I started seeing Madeline. Why do I feel like she says her name differently? I'm just gonna say Madeline. I saw her posting about them on set, and I'm like, why are you on set if the show finished? Like, I swear I watched the last episode and like the mystery was uncovered, and I said, let me find out that they back and that there's more. I think that they were gonna end it and then it got renewed again. I don't know what happened, but I'm probably like 3 seasons behind now, so I want to watch that. And there's this other, I don't know if it's a movie or something that's making everybody cry. I was like, oh, I would love to cry tonight, but I don't have Netflix. For now, every time I sit down, if I don't want to watch YouTube, I watch The Resident, and it works out for me because there's a lot on YouTube. Like 90% of the time I watch YouTube, 10% of the time I watch a show, and the show that I'm watching is on Hulu, so I just pay for Hulu. That's how it works for me. By the way, in the OG Beauty and Brains merch, Beauty and Brains apparel is still alive and running if you want to get yourself some merch. Mine is literally like 4 years old, so it's very rusty, crusty, and dusted. But if you want a fresh one, especially like for your graduation shoots and stuff, or even it's just in life, you are Beauty and Brains. I never plug it anymore. But when I go on break, it's not really break though. I don't want to keep thinking about it like when like school is over on my break, because I have a week that I'm going to take for Thanksgiving and I'm going to start studying for the MCAT. But maybe during that time, I'll try and revamp it and have new styles for Beauty and Brains apparel, because I haven't come out with any new collections. But if you want the OG stuff, it's there. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my food and watch The Resident, and I will check back in with you guys when I start checking some things off of my to-do list.
You sure knew that? Because I'm not.
His pressures are tanking.
All right, it's coming from the liver. We need to do a hepatectomy to control the bleeding. Clamps to Dr. Sutton.
That's it?
That's all they had.
Have you found the source?
Not yet. She had an eruption. I treated her for acne. I'm looking for the laceration.
Now she's bleeding uncontrollably. These 2 units won't last long. Layla.
Oh my goodness. Whew. Child, this episode. It's a C-section too, so it's like twins was having a twin, and it's a lot that got us to this episode, honey. We only on the 3rd episode of the season, and I mean, I don't know if it's because it's like an OBGYN, like she's giving birth this episode, but I'm like, woo, the anticipation.